Hallo ihr Lieben, euer Girl ist das hier und herzlich willkommen zurück zu Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of Liberty. Im letzten Part gab es sehr viele Fails, weil Kojima meinte, aus Metal Gear einen Jump'n'Run zu machen und den AK-Suppressor so gut zu verstecken, beziehungsweise so fies zu machen mit dem Feuer, was man nicht löschen kann. Ja, was sonst noch passiert? Raiden wurde angepinkelt, verengt zum Wächter. Natursekt hat er genossen. Guckt es euch einfach an, der letzte Part war so lustig. Also was da alles passiert ist. Uiuiui. So, wir haben uns ins kühle Nass begeben. Und haben jetzt die Nikita. Die war da unten nämlich. Genauso wie das Nachtsichtgerät. Ich weiß zwar nicht, wofür wir es brauchen, aber wir haben es. Boah. Meine Augen. Außerdem haben wir Solidus Snake besiegt. Der hat den Harrier gesteuert. Wir konnten ihn schwer verwunden. Dadurch hat er sein Auge verloren. Naja. In Ebene 1 wird der Präsident gefangen gehalten und den können wir jetzt endlich retten. Dadurch müssen wir die Hochspannung abstellen. Und das funktioniert, indem wir die Nikita durch ein Labyrinth durchleiten. Ich möchte schon ganz gerne hier bleiben. Dear Mr. President. Jetzt müssen wir nämlich aufpassen, dass wir nicht selber abschießen. Das wird ein Spaß. Das wird ein Spaß. Habe ich überhaupt irgendwie Munition dafür? Ich denke, diese Frage ist auch geklärt. Boah, weiß ich, wie man das Ding steuert. Das wird jetzt echt ein bisschen chaotisch. Was steht da? Zum Ziel in der Beobachtungsperspektive die Quadrat-Taste drücken und zu Feuern loslassen. Geschosssteuerung mit dem linken Stick. Ja. Ja. Klasse. Das heißt, ich muss mich ducken, oder wie? Das funktioniert doch so gar nicht. Muss ich das so machen? Oh, ist die schnell. Hilfe! Mr. President, Rettung ist unterwegs. Ja. 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 Woher soll ich wissen, wo ich lang fliegen muss? Wer hat sich das denn schon wieder ausgedacht? Warum frage ich eigentlich? Das ist Hideo Kojima. Hier hoch. Hier lang vielleicht? Hier runter? Oder schieße mich jetzt selbst ab? Das wäre es noch. Ja, natürlich schieße mich selbst ab. Kann ich nicht irgendwie beschleunigen oder so? Das wird noch witzig. Ich habe keine Ahnung, wo es hier lang geht. Ich glaube, diesmal freue ich mich auf den Anruf. Ferngesteuerte Waffen von ein kleiner dunkler Raum im Südwestbereich. Um den Stromverteilerkasten mit Leichtigkeit zu zerstören. Willst du mir jetzt erzählen, hier ist noch ein anderer Durchgang? Nö, hör auf mich anzulügen. Hä, was soll der Scheiß? Tut so, als wäre jetzt hier noch ein Durchgang. Es gibt nur diesen einen Durchgang. Und das muss irgendwie funktionieren. Das kann doch nicht wahr sein. Es beschleunigt halt manchmal so random. Ich verstehe es nicht. Hier lang vielleicht? Jetzt bin ich schon wieder bei Ryan, ne? So, jetzt merke ich mir aber den Weg. Rechts! Nein! Ich weiß nicht. Hä, warum ist das jetzt explodiert? Ich weiß nicht warum, aber ich will immer nach links. Oh, wer hat sich das ausgedacht? Oh, das sieht gut aus. Mr. President, here I come. Du rennst jetzt nicht. Du Vollpfosten, warum rennt der jetzt ausgerechnet dahin? Was ist mit ihm nicht richtig? Ja, okay. So funktioniert das schon mal nicht. Warum rennt er denn ausgerechnet zu diesem Ding? Kann mir das jemand mal erzählen? Jetzt mache ich schon wieder den Fehler. Warum rennt er zu diesem Ding? Weil, wenn er in der Nähe ist und ich treffe das Teil, dann ist der Präsident selber tot. Warum beschleunigt das random? Okay. Zum Ziel in der Beobachtungsperspektive Quadrat drücken und zum Feuern loslassen. Ja, toll. Steuerung mit dem linken Stick. Ich weiß nicht, wie man das Ding bedient. Tut mir leid. Wird ja so schön erklärt. Ich rufe jetzt mal Snake an.
You've got yourself a remote-controlled missile. Referred to as Nikita, it's a wireless guided projectile. It's a surveillance missile based on micro-air vehicle technology. You control it by watching the image transmitted from the CCD camera mounted on the missile. Although it's primarily designed for scouting missions, it carries a small explosive charge that allows a long-distance attack. You can also trigger the charge by removing it from equip status following the missile's launch. You won't be able to move while controlling the missile. Also, you'll have to be careful that you don't run out of fuel while it's in flight. Unlike VR training, you won't have a bird's eye view to help you control the missile.
Na toll. Es hat legit nichts gebracht. Danke, Snake. Es beschleunigt einfach manchmal random. Ich weiß nicht, woran das liegt. Also wenn ihr denkt, ich booste hier, das stimmt nicht. Geht alles automatisch. So, Mr. President.
What is that?
What? Ich jag ihn jetzt mal in die Luft. Ich weiß nicht, wie es sonst gehen soll. Tschüss, Mr. President. Ja. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, der Nikita! Was ein Vollpfosten. Und das ist der Präsident der USA. Und da haben sich die Leute über Donald Trump beschwert. Der Typ, der gar nichts in Birne. Was ist mit dem nicht richtig? So, jetzt werde ich mal schauen, ob hier ein anderer Eingang ist. Weil so scheint das nicht zu funktionieren. Ey, der rennt tatsächlich in eine ferngesteuerte Rakete. Wie bekloppt ist der Typ? Also, sorry. Wie bekloppt kann man nur sein? Jetzt mal ernsthaft. Warum liegt hier Nikita? Warum wird das hier so stark bewacht? Verstehe ich nicht. Es gibt nur diesen einen Eingang. Das wollte mir jetzt hier weiß machen. Tja. Muss mein Schicksal wohl akzeptieren. Ja, und hier kommen wir jetzt sowieso nicht rein. Ja, cool, ihr Lieben. Dann hoffen wir mal, dass der Präsident jetzt nicht da reinläuft. Einfach nur mies. Zeigen wir den ganzen Part hier mit Anne Nikita oder was? Jetzt beschleunigt das Ding wieder random. Also ganz echt, Nikita war viel leichter zu bedienen im ersten Teil. Viel leichter. Ich weiß nicht, warum die das hier so dämlich gemacht haben. So, jetzt Mr. President. Gut. Jetzt geht das nicht da durch. Wie soll das denn funktionieren? Schneid euch das zusammen oder so. Ist das eine Scheiße jetzt mal? Oh, jetzt bin ich mal... Ryan, jetzt bin ich mal an den Präsidenten vorbeigekommen. Da hatte ich meine Chance. Und trotzdem ist da irgendwie immer noch so eine Blockade. Wie soll man denn da hinkommen? Tut mir leid, aber wie soll das denn funktionieren? Na, willst du mir wieder reinlaufen, Kumpel? First try. No sweat. Eine meiner leichtesten Übungen. Oh no! Dann gehen wir mal zu dieser Intelligenzbestie vor einen Präsidenten. Jetzt kommt die verwirrendste Cutscene ever. Das die Metal Gear Story ultimativ komplex macht.
So you're finally here.
You've been expecting me?
Your equipment, that skull suit isn't exactly standard military issue.
Are you all right, sir?
Is this some kind of sick joke? I thought you came to kill me.
What?
I'm prepared to face the consequences of my betrayal.
What are you... What the...
You're a man? Well, who are you?
Das ist so geil.
Foxhound, sir.
Foxhound? I see. Now things are starting to make a little sense. Switch over to nano communication so nobody can listen in.
Yes, sir. Do you read me, sir?
Yes.
Mr. President, it's my understanding that the terrorists have managed to input the code sequence necessary for launching a nuclear strike.
That's correct. I punched the sequence in myself.
You're working for them?
If you asked me 2 hours ago, my answer would have been yes. Right now, they're keeping me alive until my vital signs are reconfirmed.
They betrayed you?
I wouldn't quite put it that way. I wanted power. They sought destruction.
But why stoop to terrorism?
I wanted absolute power.
But you're the president. You have power.
No, I'm just a figurehead.
What?
I don't have any control. The real power is in the Patriots' hands.
The Patriots?
The truth behind this country. I'm not surprised you've never heard of them. Very few are aware of their existence, even among those with code word clearance.
Huh?
Politics, the military, the economy, they control it all. They even choose who becomes president. Putting it simply, the Patriots rule this country.
No.
Hard to believe, isn't it? But it's the truth. The space defense, income tax reduction, and national missile defense programs. Every policy that's been credited to me was actually done according to their instructions.
Space defense was initiated by Congress.
That's what the Patriots want the country to believe. It's all a show. Democracy is just a filler for textbooks. Think about it. Do you actually believe that public opinion influences the government?
No.
This country is shaped and controlled as the Patriots see fit. The people are shown what they want to believe. What you call government is actually a well-staged production aimed at satisfying the public.
Huh?
Don't look at me like that. I'm legally sane, you know.
It's not your sanity that worries me.
The Patriots. Even I don't know who the actual members are. Are they financial, political, or military leaders? No one knows who the Patriots really are. Even my instructions come from a cutout. All I've been told is that every key decision is made by a group of 12 men, known as the Wise Men's Committee.
Your office? The White House?
Merely puppets, pawns in a game. By pledging my loyalty, an insignificant son of a senator was awarded the presidency. Of course, that wasn't the only price I had to pay.
What do you mean?
Even if a pawn becomes a queen, it is still just a playing piece. I wanted to leave my own mark in history, but my ambitions were... You'll understand someday. I wished to be a member of the Patriots. I wanted to wield the power of a king instead of being an expendable pawn.
And that justifies acts of terrorism?
Yes. I'd intended to use the new Metal Gear as a bargaining chip.
Bargaining chip?
But I underestimated Solidus. He actually wants to challenge the Patriots, even if it means the destruction of the world.
What are you saying?
Whether you believe it or not, the balance of power rests in the hands of the Patriots. They regulate the country's various interests through controlled presentation, staging a drama that is palatable to the general masses. Can you imagine what would happen if they ceased to function? Picture a massive political vacuum, a space that every powermonger will try to fill for their own greedy ends. I'm talking about an unregulated power struggle, panic, civil war, chaos. Like it or not, the Patriots is an organization that must continue to exist.
So you changed your mind because you wanted to avoid global chaos.
Exactly. When I told Solidus that I wished to prevent disaster, he replied that pawns can never become players.
And who is this Solidus?
My predecessor, George Sears. That was the name the public came to know him by. I knew him by his code name, Solidus Snake. He was the third Snake, preceded by Solid and Liquid, a survivor of the Les Enfants Terribles project. Neither solid nor liquid, he was a well-balanced masterpiece that the Patriots saw fit to entrust with the presidency. However, he fell out of grace with the organization 4 years ago. When acting on his own, he started an incident.
4 years ago. Shadow Moses.
That's right. At the time, the DARPA chief, Donald Anderson, together with certain influential parties, initiated the development of Metal Gear Rex and an advanced nuclear warhead. However, this did not fall in line with the Patriots' plans. What's more, Solidus decided on his own to send his most trusted man, Ocelot, to provoke Liquid Snake, bringing about the said incident. As a result, he succeeded in obtaining Rex and the data on the warhead. But in doing so, he ended up revealing the existence of both Rex and the Genome Army, a blunder that earned him the wrath of the Patriots. Shortly thereafter, Solidus was removed from the presidential office.
I thought he resigned.
That's the story given to the general public. Following his resignation, the Patriots selected me, their new pawn, for the presidency.
But that would mean that the presidential race was...
That was quite a show, wasn't it? It was a well-scripted drama staged by the Patriots for the benefit of the public. Even the Democrats and Republicans were dancing to the Patriots' tune. Everything went according to plan, but for one exception. Following his resignation, Solidus' health was scheduled to fail him, bringing about his untimely death.
Capped?
Correct. But before the Patriots could execute their plot, Solidus went underground with the help of Ocelot. As he avoided pursuit, Solidus gained control of Dead Cell, winning over Colonel Golukovich's outfit. From there, he bided his time, knowing that his opportunity would soon arrive.
What opportunity?
The completion of the new Metal Gear project, an opportunity that would even his odds against the Patriots. By stealing the Patriots' most valued project, he would be able to place them in a very uncomfortable position. It's the only chance he has for survival. Once he has the new Metal Gear, he'll declare war against the Patriots. Needless to say, he must be stopped.
Metal Gear is already operational.
No, not yet. What you saw was Metal Gear Ray, hijacked 2 years ago from the Marines by Ocelot. That was not the new Metal Gear.
Then where's the new Metal Gear?
Right here.
What?
You're standing in it. To be more precise, this entire big shell facility is the new Metal Gear.
What'd you say?
No, I'm quite serious. The upper structure that you've seen is camouflage, designed to represent an offshore cleanup facility. The main structure extends from the foundation all the way down to the ocean floor. The connecting elevator is located on the B2 floor of the Shell 1 core. Arsenal Gear. That's the code name for the new Metal Gear.
Arsenal?
That's right. Arsenal. We're talking about an impregnable fortress carrying a load of over a couple of thousand missiles, including nuclear warheads, all protected by a horde of mass-produced Metal Gear Ray units.
Mass-produced?
The Ray unit was originally designed for the Marines to be used as a countermeasure against the Metal Gear variations throughout the world. The Patriots had Ray redesigned to protect the new Arsenal Gear.
So now anti-Metal Gears are guarding a Metal Gear.
Ironic, isn't it? That's not all. Arsenal Gear has full access to the military's tactical network, giving it the ability to exercise absolute control over our nation's armed forces, not to mention our nuclear armament. In short, Arsenal was created to be the core of our country.
What kind of idiotic weapon?
Weapon? No. You're not seeing the full picture. Arsenal Gear is more than just a military tool. It is a means to preserve the world as it is. It will establish a new form of control. The Patriots will use it to keep their place as the country's true rulers. Right now, they feel pressured and threatened.
By what?
They fear an overabundance of digital information. The world will drown in the coming flood of information, and they along with it. The Arsenal plans include a system to digitally manage the flow of information, making it possible to shape the truth for their own purposes. In short, the Arsenal system is the key to their supremacy.
The key?
Yes, the GW system is the Patriots' trump card. Arsenal Gear will be fully operational when GW is successfully integrated. Once operational, it will be a completely new form of power for the Patriots to wield. I had hoped to seize the project from them, so that I would be in a strong bargaining position.
Bargain for what?
I'd hoped to trade my way into their ranks, but Solidus preferred rebellion. Outer Heaven, his plan to unleash a nuclear blast over the skies of Wall Street to break the Patriots' control over the business community, is also a key factor in his offensive effort.
Outer Heaven?
Listen, there isn't much time. The football served as the key for activating Arsenal Gear. I've already input the necessary code sequence. It won't be long before GW begins to establish connections with other external systems, and Arsenal Gear becomes fully operational. Stop them before that happens. That is your role.
Role?
You've got to find Emma Emmerich. She's the only one who can stop that thing once it's been activated.
Emma Emmerich?
She's the system programmer for Arsenal Gear. I believe she's somewhere on level B1 in the core of this building.
I thought the levels below us were flooded.
I'm sure they won't let her die just yet, as she's the only remaining programmer for this project. According to Ocelot, she was being held in a locker room located in the northwest part of level B1. Cut transmission and get moving. This is card 4. It'll give you access all the way to Emma's location. Give this to her when you find her.
What is it?
A program for disrupting the control functions between GW and Arsenal Gear. Take Emma to the computer room on level B2, Shell 1 core. She'll know how to load the program into the main system.
A virus?
That's right, modeled after Foxdie, a biological weapon designed to selectively eliminate personnel with a specific genetic code.
But why do you have it?
The Patriots had it engineered as a failsafe, and Ocelot forgot to search me. You've got to hurry. That disk is the only way you're going to stop Arsenal. Well, I've told you everything you need to know. There's only one thing that remains to be done. Now, kill me.
What the?
There's no time to argue. The final check for my vital ID will start any second. If you kill me now, you'll at least prevent the nuclear strike.
Cut it out!
Do it! That's your role! Pull! No! Do it!
That's abusing your right to free speech, Mr. President. Or is it ex-president?
The president! Why did you...
Alas, my finger must have slipped. I'll see you around, carrier boy.
Forget him. He did us a favor. Without free will, there is no difference between submission and rebellion. My only real choice is to put an end to this charade. Let me at least have the freedom to end it myself.
What are you...
Find Emma. Stop Arsenal. This is my last order as your commander-in-chief. I'm counting on you.
Oh mein Gott. Ich darf auch mal wieder spielen. Das war viel Input. Habe ich nicht recht? Kann ich mit dir noch was machen? Dog Tags und so. Ne, du hast nichts für mich. Ja, jetzt ist der Präsident tot. Ocelot hat wahrscheinlich keine Verwendung mehr für ihn, weil sowieso der Sprengcode schon aktiviert worden ist. Für Arsenal Gear. Ihr habt richtig gehört. Das ist der neue Metal Gear. Das ganze Ding. Big Shell ist wahrscheinlich nur die Schutzhülle. Und irgendwo im Wasser, unterhalb, deswegen ist der Metal Gear Ray auch damals untergetaucht, da ist der richtige Metal Gear. Uiuiui.
Colonel, the president is dead.
I see. I'm sorry to hear that.
Where do we go from here?
Your mission was to rescue the president and eliminate the terrorist threat. However, given the recent turn of events, we will honor the president's last directive. You must put a stop to Arsenal Gear once and for all.
Do you actually think there's any truth to his story about this big shell facility being a front for Arsenal Gear?
I don't have the security
Right.
clearance necessary to verify the facts. However, he was the president. I'm sure he knew what he was talking about.
Aren't you forgetting that he was part of the terrorist plot?
All the more reason why I believe his information is reliable.
Huh?
We're talking about a man who chose to die rather than risk a nuclear
agree.
holocaust. Thanks to his sacrifice, the Nuclear Launch Authority has shifted to the vice president, effectively eliminating the terrorist threat.
Colonel, when you put it like that, it almost sounds like I should have assassinated the president to eliminate the threat.
That was not my intention. I was trying to point out that there is
Probably,
certainly
yeah.
some credibility to the words of a man who chose death to protect the innocent.
The Colonel has a point, Jack.
What about the information he gave me on the Patriots?
That's a new one on me. I'll see what I can find out. Raiden, we're running out of time. Find Emma. She's supposed to be located on level B1 in the core of that building you're in, right? You've got to find her before Arsenal becomes fully operational.
Got it.
Hurry, Jack.
It's up to you to make sure that the president didn't sacrifice his life in vain.
Understood. Raiden out.
What's your status, Raiden?
Snake, the president, he's been assassinated.
What?
There was nothing I could do.
What about the nuclear strike code sequence?
He died before his vital ID could be reconfirmed.
Then the enemy's lost their nuclear strike capability.
But that Ocelot guy obviously killed the president on purpose.
Why?
It doesn't make any sense. They had to know that they couldn't launch the nuke if they killed the president.
Maybe there's a way to launch without reconfirming the vital ID.
Or maybe they found a more effective weapon within Arsenal Gear.
You knew about Arsenal Gear?
Yeah,
Why didn't you tell me about it?
you never asked.
Yeah. Am I correct in assuming you also know that the big shell's a front for the project?
You mean, did I know that the Big Shell, a fully functional environmental cleanup facility, was designed to camouflage Arsenal Gear? Yeah, I did. It's exactly what the President and Ames described, a massive cover story. The good news is that it hasn't really done much in terms of cleaning up the environment, so we won't have to worry about any toxic gas being released if we have to blow the house down.
Right. And when did you find out about all of this?
It took a while, but we uncovered the info around the time you took out that mad bomber. There's no doubt that Arsenal Gear is being built here. Then it was all set up 2 years ago, on that day. All of it.
2 years ago. What really happened here?
I took these photos 2 years ago.
I know these pictures. They were on the news, on several websites. If I remember right, the reporters blamed you for sinking the tanker.
That's right. Otacon, me, we were used.
We'd hoped that by going public with photos of the new Metal Gear, we could persuade the government. At least that was the plan at the time.
I've gone through VR training of the tanker mission before.
Yeah? Well, I doubt it accurately simulates the events of that mission. I'd infiltrated the dummy tanker to obtain proof that a Metal Gear was under development. Shortly after I made it aboard, an armed group led by Colonel Gerlukovich raided the ship and gained control.
Olga and Ocelot were among the raiding party.
Yeah, and him.
Who are you talking about?
A man that was supposed to be dead.
Their target was also Metal Gear Ray. But Ocelot eliminated Colonel Gerlukovich and Marine Commander Scott Dolph, and he hijacked Ray.
So he betrayed them?
I don't know what kind of deal was going down. All I remember is what Ocelot said at the time. Something like, "I'm taking it back."
Ocelot then sank the tanker, along with the soldiers of the Marine Corps.
How did you manage to get out?
Otacon managed to have a small boat ready for me.
That was the easy part. The tough part was not getting dragged down with a sinking tanker. Small miracle when you think about it. It turned out that the whole thing was a setup to lure us. Photos of Snake, taken by the Cypher, were released to the public. In turn, we became the world's most wanted environmental terrorists.
It was definitely a move aimed at putting a stop to our anti-Metal Gear activities.
But why did they choose Snake?
Since the Shadow Moses incident, Snake became sort of a hero. I think the Patriots weren't too happy about that.
You knew about the Patriots?
Well, yes, to a certain degree.
It seems like everyone knows about them except me.
They didn't choose Snake to be a hero.
So they decided to do a smear campaign.
I think the Patriots wanted to make an example of him so everybody would think twice before opposing them.
That's it! They set all this up just to nail you guys.
No, there's more to it than that. The Marines' Metal Gear Ray project, headed by Commander Dolph, was carried out in opposition to the Navy's Arsenal Gear project. To be more precise, the Patriots considered Metal Gear Ray to be a thorn in their side. Hence, they attacked the dummy tanker and stole Ray. They followed this up with a perfect plan. They immediately sent a fully loaded tanker to the same location and sank it, then set up the facility to camouflage the development of Arsenal Gear.
And we fell for it. 2 more puppets in their show.
Colonel Gerlukovich and his daughter Olga?
Both fell victim to Ocelot's plot.
Was Solidus behind all this? He used Ocelot to get hold of Ray, huh?
No, he was underground, keeping a low profile at the time.
Then it must be the Patriots.
If that's the case, what's Ocelot doing alongside Solidus?
Forget it. We're wasting time. We can figure this out later. The nuclear strike's been prevented, but Arsenal still has a massive payload of missiles to deal with.
Right. If the opposition gets control of those missiles.
Raiden, you've got to find Emma.
Wait a second. Isn't Emma Emmerich?
My sister.
What's she doing here?
You got me. She's a computer whiz who specializes in neural AI and ultra-variable volume data analysis using complex logic. How she got involved in weapons development is beyond me.
Whatever her reasons, we need her in order to stop Arsenal.
Raiden, find her.
I'm on my way.
Der legendäre Cutscene-Part, man kennt ihn. Oh Gott. Gut, Emma Emmerich, Finn. Die Schwester von Otacon. Die auch irgendwie so leicht nerdig unterwegs ist mit PC-Kenntnissen und so. Ich meine, die hat den ganzen Scheiß hier programmiert, scheinbar. Bei Gear. Ja, die Patriots. Fangen wir mal an. Die Patriots, man weiß nicht wirklich, wer es ist. Es sind irgendwie 12 Männer, die scheinbar irgendwie weise sind und sich so zusammengeschlossen haben zu so einem Rat. Und die kontrollieren alles. Die Wirtschaft, die Infrastruktur, die Präsidentenwahl. Einfach alles. Das Militär, komplett alles. Die spielen quasi Gott. Die machen das nicht nur in den USA, sondern überall in der Welt. Die sehen zu, dass überall in der Welt das so läuft, wie sie es wollen. Sie spielen wirklich Gott. Ist das cool? Naja, es kann cool sein, wenn sie es richtig machen. Also wenn die wirklich für Recht und Ordnung sorgen und das alles super kontrollieren, dann ist das natürlich cool. Möchte man kontrolliert sein? Nicht wirklich. Es geht schon wieder los.
Raiden, are you reading me? This is Otacon. What's your situation?
Wet and miserable. This place is flooded. The seawater that's been pumped up is pouring into the building.
I see. Listen, there's something I have to tell you about EE.
Don't worry about her. I'll get her out.
She's afraid of water.
What? Got it.
Yeah. When she was 6 years old, she almost drowned with my father in our swimming pool.
She can't swim?
Well, yes and no. We used to swim a lot together when we were kids. In fact, she swam like a fish until that day when she almost drowned.
I got it.
When the accident happened, I was in my room. I learned later that EE was calling me for help. She didn't doubt for a minute that I'd be there. You could see the pool from my room, but I didn't realize at the time that she needed my help.
What were you doing?
I was...
So Emma survived the ordeal.
Yeah, but my father didn't.
That's not it. So you blamed yourself and left your family.
No. EE seems to believe that was the case. The fact is, I betrayed her.
And you think she can't swim because of the traumatic experience?
I haven't seen her since that day, but yes, I think so. I got a letter from Julie, her mother, after they moved back to England. In her letter, she mentioned that EE couldn't swim anymore, that she refused to even wear a bathing suit.
Damn, if she still can't swim, we're in trouble. Level B1 in the core is pretty much flooded.
Look, maybe you can help her overcome the trauma.
You want me to help her get over it?
Well, it's still gonna take some time to repair the Kamov.
Sorry, kid. Emma's rescue is up to you.
Thanks. An underwater mission. Well, this is a first. Look, I'll see what I can do.
I suggest that you drum the map of the building into your head, because you won't have time to look at it when you try to bring Emma out.
I'm counting on you, Raiden.
I covered most of the core when I had to take out the C4s. If there's anything you need to ask me, call me on the codec.
I'll do that.
Oh Gott, jetzt kann die hier auch nicht mehr schwimmen. Das kann ja lustig werden in so einem Wassergebiet. Ja, also die Patriots überwachen halt alles. Und es gibt ja ein paar Regierungen, auch heutzutage, die auch alles überwachen wollen. Sowas cool? Ne, nicht wirklich, ne? Nicht wirklich. Wenn das überhand nimmt, kann das ziemlich scheiße werden. Und Solidos, der war wohl der Ex-Präsident, aber dadurch, dass er halt mit Ocelot zusammenarbeitet und die Pläne für Metal Gears bekommen hat, von Shadow Moses, wurde halt von Präsidentenamt entlassen, weil es natürlich den Patriots nicht passt, wenn er plötzlich mit so einem Metal Gear da um die Ecke kommt. Tja, und deswegen will er sich jetzt rächen an den Patriots und sich gegen den stellen. Sein eigenes Out Heaven machen, das Land in Chaos stürzen. Das will Solidos, was Ocelot will. Das wissen wir immer noch nicht so richtig. Ist er jetzt wirklich ein Freund von Solidus? Oder macht er sein eigenes Ding? Ist Ocelot am Ende auch einer von den Patriots? Man weiß es nicht so genau. Weil er hat die schon damals im Tanker erwähnt. Und da wusste man noch gar nichts von denen. Boah, die Schwimmsteuerung gerade wieder. Hallo? Ryan? Ja, und ich kann auch nicht schwimmen im Real Life. Ist es jetzt ein Drama? Naja, wenn sie früher die absolute Meisterschwimmerin war, dann irgendwie schon. Aber Menschen haben keine Kiemen. Menschen sind eigentlich gar nicht zum Schwimmen gemacht. No front. Oh Gott. Ich habe bestimmt voll viel vergessen zu erwähnen. Aber naja, das Wichtigste habe ich jetzt zusammengefasst.
Still ticking, huh?
Unfortunately, hell had no vacancies. I thought so. Human muscles are quite eloquent. They speak out clearly what a person's next move will be. They even tell me which way a gun is going to be pointed before the trigger is pulled. But your muscles, they're different. This should be fun. Well worth the wait.
Coming?
You've become a nuisance. I can't let you interfere with arsenal gear. The girl is just ahead. She is of no use to us now. But she served us well as the live bait for the big catch. Crazy Ivan sometimes speaks the truth.
Emma's alive?
She was some time ago, but the flooding has become quite serious. I wouldn't be surprised if she's a mermaid now.
What?
Did you really think killing the president would prevent a nuclear strike? Think again.
I didn't do it.
Arsenal is still armed with a purified hydrogen bomb.
Purified hydrogen bomb?
This is no ordinary nuclear bomb. This weapon is capable of heavy hydrogen nuclear fusion using lasers and magnetics to generate heat-insulated compression. It was a top-secret project initiated by the current president, and Solidus has no idea of its existence. The clean thermonuclear bomb is at an experimental stage and is handled differently. Specifically, it becomes launch-capable when Arsenal is activated. A nuclear threat still exists. 6 months ago, we lost everything we believed in. We were abandoned to take the fall in their cover-up. We were labeled as killers, responsible for the mass murder of civilians as well as our own allies. And the public believed every word, turning a deaf ear to whatever we had to say to the contrary. Our only goal is to wipe them from the face of the earth and destroy this world of deceit they have created along with them.
You're insane.
Insane? We might be the only ones telling the truth.
Final check for activating Arsenal has been completed. All Arsenal personnel report to your stations.
Well, it sounds like Arsenal's ready to go into operation.
Damn it!
You're still hoping that the girl can install that virus you're carrying around, aren't you?
You know?
It's a shame you're not going to be around long enough to hand her the program. That isn't seawater, you know. It's a byproduct of the microbes contained in the pool. Buoyancy is practically non-existent thanks to the high oxygen content. Once you fall in, you don't come up. Take a good look at your grave. Show me what you've got.
Oh Gott, es ist endlich soweit. Wir kämpfen gegen Vamp. Ja, wer letzten Endes der Böse ist, Solidus, Dead Cell oder die Patriots, man weiß es nicht. Vielleicht niemand so richtig.
Vamp seems to be anticipating the trajectory of your shots from the minute movements of your muscles. There's no such thing as a perfect system, though. There must be a way to throw him off and land a shot.
Ihn ablenken. Ja, das geht tatsächlich, ja.
It looks like he's anticipating the incoming bullet's trajectory from the movement of your muscles. Relax, though. He doesn't have you all figured out. Right. Don't use the target locking function. Vamp will anticipate your trajectory if you do, and you'll never manage to land a shot.
Interesting. Na gut, dann wollen wir mal. Da ist Vamp. Der hat schon mal gesessen. Jetzt geht er irgendwie baden. Ich weiß nicht, was es soll. Er kann ruhig gerne ein bisschen baden gehen. Ich kümmere mich mal um die Lichter, ne? Was macht der Typ? Es klingt so, als hätte er Stilettos. Hat aber nicht. Hat keine Stöckelschuhe. Was macht der da? Ding, ding, ding. Wie so ein Dancer, ey. Ein spanischer Dancer oder so. Das ist so ein lustiger Bosskampf. Echt. Ist richtig witzig. Ich mag den. Trotzdem möchte ich gerne die Lampen hier zerstören. Weil dann verfehlt er uns öfter. Vampire mögen eigentlich die Dunkelheit, aber Vamp scheinbar nicht. So, jetzt schmeißen wir dem ein paar Sachen da rein. Ich freue mich drauf. Hier, fang. Platsch. Ja, jetzt kommt der Granatenwerfer auch mal zum Vorschein. Zack. Wo ist er? Vamp. Hier, fang. Oh, ich weiß jetzt nicht, wo er ist. Houston, we got a problem. So was nee, jetzt die M4. Oh. Ja, das hat schon mal gesessen. Irgendwie ist er immer unverwundbar jetzt, war. Sehr seltsam, aber es hat geklappt. Was macht der für komische Geräusche? Yeah! Stun Grenade funktioniert, glaube ich, nicht. Nikita geht nicht. Die kann ja nicht nach unten aimen, aber jetzt haltet euch fest. Kumpel, da kommt was. Es geht einfach. Jetzt hat er keinen Sauerstoff mehr, jetzt muss er wieder rauskommen. Ich könnte auch ein Heftchen einlegen, aber ich glaube, er ist nicht so interessiert. Ich kann ihn, glaube ich, auch abschießen im Wasser. Hi, Vamp. Bam. Was machen wir jetzt? Nikita, Granate. Was können wir Schönes machen? Granate. Granate. Vamp, fang. Das hat reingehauen. Der tut immer so, als wäre er unbesiegbar. Dabei ist das gar nicht. Cool, cool. Einfach ein bisschen kreativ sein. Guck mal, kreativ sein ist ein gutes Stichwort. So, wie betätige ich das C4 jetzt? Ja, zur Detonation die Kreistaste drücken. Vamp, möchtest du mal in diese Richtung kommen? Was macht der Typ? Der macht mir Angst, das macht er. M4. Yeah. Kann die einfach abwehren. Ich will kein Nachtsichtgerät, ne, weil ich nur mal so gesagt habe. Das wollte ich. Gott, wie die Zeit einfach anhält, wenn ich im Menü bin. Sehr realistisch. Durst. So, Kumpel. Du kriegst wieder Besuch. Der Granatenwerfer, ey. Ich treffe ihn hier gar nicht. Aber jetzt? Ab ins Wasser mit dir. So. Oh nein. Kommt er? Wo ist er? Oh, ich will das unbedingt mit den C4 machen, ne? Ja, so schnell kann ja keiner reagieren. Was er da macht. Vor allen Dingen nicht, wenn ich nachladen muss und Raiden wie so ein Vollhond einfach stehen bleibt. Ich glaube, mit der Ausweichen mich auch ganz gut bedient. Catch a Grenade! Feuer! Kumpel? Ist kein Bock, oder? Rauszukommen ist nicht so dein Ding. So. Ah, der Granatenwerfer. Der macht so viel Schaden. Jetzt kommt er endlich zum Einsatz. Oh, ich habe mich so drauf gefreut. Ah, ich will das aber unbedingt mit den C4 machen, ihr Lieben. Komm her, Vamp. Du willst es doch auch. Komm her. Komm her. What's this? Oh no. Ha, ausgewichen. Die Matrix. Ja, ich kann nichts mehr machen. Vamp, was hast du gemacht? Jetzt bin ich bei meinem eigenen C4 gefangen. Klasse. Bloß nicht ins Wasser fallen. Bei Instant Death, glaube ich. Oh mein Gott. Wie er ausrastet jetzt. Take this? Ja, komm her. C4 wartet schon auf dich. Ja, es funktioniert nicht. War eine gute Idee, aber es funktioniert halt nicht. Na gut. Jetzt halt so. Zurück zu M4. Oh. Ja, jetzt macht er wieder seinen Tanz da oben. Wo ist er? Oh, jetzt war er da, ne? Jetzt hätte ich das C4 doch hochjagen können. Boah, wie soll man denn so schnell reagieren jetzt? Vamp, ey. Können wir uns einigen, dass du ein bisschen dreist gerade geworden bist? Na, geht doch. Er ist echt dreist geworden, kann das? Wo schießt du denn hin, Raiden, ey? Man hat keinen richtigen Anvisierungspunkt mit der Scheißwaffe. Geiler Bosskampf. Der hat echt Spaß gemacht. Hieß es nicht, dass der Typ nicht sterben kann? Und er war die ganze Zeit in diesem Wasser. Warum soll er jetzt sterben? Das ergibt keinen Sinn. Er schwimmte da wie ein Nixe. Und jetzt soll er tot sein. Träumt weiter.
Colonel, they've apparently completed the final check procedure for arsenal gear.
Find Emma on the double. You've got to get her to install the virus program that the President gave you. When you find her, take her to the computer room on level B2 in the core of Shell 1.
Snake, did you catch all that? I didn't make it on time. Arsenal's going active.
Yeah, I heard. The hostage rescue's gonna have to wait.
I'm going after Emma.
We'll secure the computer room. Looks like we can't install the virus program without Emma.
Can't your partner do it?
I would if I could, but the security for this system is no joke. I need more time.
That's why we need her.
Understood. I'll make sure you have your family reunion. What's up?
A lot of years have passed between EE and me.
Then you should see her, right?
I don't have the right to see her.
We can talk about this later. Raiden, I think you'd better get moving. Emma's in the locker room to the north, right?
I'm on it.
Na super. Oh Gott. Das kann ja was werden. Otacon und II. Emma Emmerich. Tja, Otacon hat Metal Gear Rex erschaffen und sie Arsenal Gear quasi. Toll, ne? Die Emmerichs. Schon ein bisschen witzig. Ach, das mit den C4 ärgert mich. Das gibt's doch nicht. C4 hat keinen Sinn in dem Spiel. War so eine gute Idee. Ich bin ein bisschen traurig. Naja. Gut, ihr Lieben. Boah, der Bosskampf hat Spaß gemacht. Ich empfehle euch wirklich, das mit dem Granatenwerfer zu machen. Das macht so viel Schaden bei dem. Und dann geht das auch locker klar. Ich würde sagen, treffen wir beim nächsten Mal. Ich habe gefühlt nur den Vamp-Kampf gemacht und die Nikita-Fails. Es war nur Cutscene.
Raiden, go and find Emma. She should be in the locker room to the north of your area.
You could ask Snake for more details if you need them.
Get real.
Get real.
Raiden, we don't have much time left. Emma should be to the north of filter chamber number 2, where you fought with Vamp.
Raiden, you have to hurry. EE's life is in your hands.
Ich musste gerade schmunzeln. Die Übersetzung war wieder so trash. Dort, wo du mit dem Vamp gekämpft hast. Mit dem Vamp. Okay. Seltsam. Ganz komisch formuliert. So, mit dem Vampir, okay. Aber Vamp ist doch ein Name. Naja.
What's up, Jack?
What's up, Jack? Ich kann dir sagen, was up ist. Welcher Tag ist morgen, Rose? Sag du es mir. Sag du mir, welcher Tag morgen ist.
Jack,
What is it?
I've always been alone.
Huh?
I'm so lonely.
What a weirdo.
Rose, we've always...
Not always.
What do you mean?
You've never slept beside me.
What are you talking about?
After we've been together in my room, you stay awake all night, or you head for the door.
Is this really the time to bring this up?
Why, Jack? Why?
Love you.
Listen, Rose, I'm right in the middle of a mission, and
Why? Why can't you relax when you're with me?
Look, the mission,
Why don't you open up to me?
Rose,
beginning to get on my
I just can't.
All I ever wanted was to share your dreams, to spend a meaningful evening with you. I just wanted to find you by my side when I woke up. Is that asking too much?
It's the night. I'm scared of the night. It's got nothing to do with you.
Scared of the night? What's that supposed to mean?
I can't relax when I'm with someone.
Jack, you wouldn't even let me in your room.
I need privacy. I just can't be bothered.
Bothered?
Wrong word. What I wanted to say was that there are certain things that I have to keep to myself.
Do you remember that time I forced my way into your room? We'd known each other for almost a year, and you blew up. It was the first time you ever raised your hand against me. I was so worried about you.
Cute. Look, I'm sorry.
It wasn't your violent nature that scared me. It was your room, your heart.
Stop it.
There wasn't anything in your room. Only a bed and a small desk. It looked like a prison cell.
You're beginning to get on my nerves.
Rose?
No television set. No family pictures. Not even a poster.
Rose, I only use that room for sleeping.
A lifeless room. Almost like your empty heart.
That's why I tried to keep you out.
I thought I was beginning to understand you. Until I saw that room.
Would you have been happier if I had a picture of you hanging on the wall?
That's not what I was trying to say.
Enough, Rose. We'll talk about this later. After the mission.
Right. After the mission. I understand.
That's so cute, I can't bear it.
Ja, cute ist es schon. Aber Snake hat's ja gesagt, we have no time. Und diese Liebesdramatik, ja, sollte vielleicht wirklich erst after the mission geklärt werden. Na gut, ihr Lieben. Emma Emmerich ist wahrscheinlich hier hinter. Wir werden sie finden im nächsten Part. In dem Sinne würde ich sagen, Daumen hoch, falls es euch gefallen hat, falls nicht, könnt ihr das Video gerne favorisieren und ansonsten sehen wir uns wieder beim nächsten Mal. Stay awesome. Eure Sissi. Ciao. Oh, hallo. Freut mich, dass du immer noch da bist und das Video bis zu Ende geschaut hast. Dich habe ich ganz besonders lieb. Falls du noch nicht genug von mir hast, kannst du mich auch gerne mal auf den Social Media Kanälen besuchen gehen. Und da auch ein Follow da lassen. Ich bin ziemlich aktiv auf Twitter, Insta und Twitch. Und da kann man mich auch erreichen. Hier oben findest du die Playlist zu diesem Projekt. Hier unten ist eine persönliche Empfehlung von YouTube für dich. Und hier kannst du diesen Kanal abonnieren, um nichts mehr zu verpassen. Ciao!